Weeding. It's time to weed the garden. You take a look at this bed here. I just took the floating row cover off the kale I was trying to save in an earlier video. You can see the kale has been saved. The weeds did just as well. So all of this is weeds. As you can see, the bed is full of them and it's time to weed. So weeding does a couple of things. One, it removes the competition. So the weeds, these plants here, they're taking up the same nutrients that my plants are taking up that I want. And so by removing those weeds, I remove the competition and leaving more nutrients for my plants, so they're healthier. And two, the active weeding actually aerates the soil, puts more air in the soil, which further helps to create healthy plants. So there's a couple ways I do that. If I want to get real close up to a plant and weed, I'll actually just use my fingers. Any gardener's hands are the best tools for weeding, absolutely. But they're not always the most efficient, but they are the most accurate. So if you want to get up close, no other tool is going to let you do that without damaging your plants, just like that. So I have a common tool here, a little garden fork, which people often use. And if you like it, you like it. Weeding tools are a bit of a preference for people. I don't. What I like is a stirrup hoe. So a stirrup is where you put your foot when you're riding a horse, right? And so this is a stirrup hoe, and it's meant to go in two directions. It wiggles just slightly, and what it does is you run it just under the soil in both directions, and if your weeds are small enough, it just takes down the weeds really gently. When I have the space, I'll just gently run the stirrup hoe back and forth underneath the top half inch or so of the soil, clearing out any weeds that there might be in quite a hurry. And then to get closer to the plants, I'll crouch down and use my fingers. I'll weed it up so that my plants grow as healthy as possible.